I begged you to come with me. I tried everything.
You could have tried staying.
For the few hours a week you were willing to give me for the lies, excuses and letdowns. I couldn't settle for half of someone. I couldn't live half a life because you wouldn't admit you were gay.
I'm not gay.
Seriously?
I'm not.
The man you slept with is standing right here. Admit it.
I can't.
You can't blame me for leaving and not even acknowledge what we were. You're gay. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
I'm not gay.
You...
And I'm not straight. I'm nothing. I can't. I don't want... Oh. That's the best way I can describe it. They locked me up. And they took away the person I was supposed to be. Oh, I can love people, but they always end up wanting the part of me that isn't there anymore. And no matter how hard I try or how much I explain, I'll always be a disappointment. Oh, Ronnie. I can't hate you. I could never hate you. I only hate myself.
What happened to the swanky hotel?
I sent Ronnie instead.
So there is something going on then?
Well, he'd never admit it. But he hasn't come home.
I'm sorry.
I had this list of pros and cons in my head before I decided to marry him. Top of the list of the pros was, at least he'll never cheat on me. I knew I wanted more, but I didn't mind sacrificing it because he was so gentle and kind. And I thought, at least he'll love me for me and not just for my body. It wasn't that at all. I just didn't have the right body for him to love.
So what are you going to do then?
I'm going to give him one last chance to explain himself. He's got an hour. And then I'm gone.
I was barely out of my teens when I was arrested. That's when the damage was done. And it was irreversible.
Whenever I asked, you won't talk about it.
I agreed to aversion therapy to shorten my sentence, and because I thought my mother might have an easier time of it if I were cured. We both know how that worked out.
You never made up.
She died before ever meeting her grandchildren. I always knew I was different. But I wasn't ashamed. Oh, and I loved Harold. He was beautiful and kind and funny. And he loved me back.
I thought you hated him.
I hated the way we ended up.